Attention. Wrestling as you know it no longer exists. We are now in control.
PWR episode 4, Dusty, week 4. We just keep fucking rolling and rolling and rolling.
Like a river.
Rolling down that river. Here we see the bracket set up, Dusty. It has all come down to tonight. The PWR Championship will be crowned, and it will be one of these three men.
We got the unbeatable Bryan Skyline, who was the first one to make it to the championship round, who was followed by Silas Young, and then as we seen last week, TW3.
Here's a little recap. We got Bryan Skyline versus Daredevil Devin here. This was a first round qualifying. Bryan Skyline slams Daredevil Devin down right there, as you've seen. Put him in a crossface, and that was all she wrote for Daredevil Devin. Skyline advancing.
And Skyline was the only one to advance on a tap out too, mind you.
That's the truth. Made him tap out.
And wouldn't stop afterwards.
And here we have Skyline vowing to be the first PWR champion.
It's very possible, Sheep.
He is
Skyline's
unbeatable.
one of the best in the region.
He is unbeatable.
And
as
he was not
said.
always called the unbeatable. He earned that title.
That's the truth. There we have Roderick Street versus Silas Young.
And this was a legendary match, folks. As you can see, I think you can already tell that Silas wrestled most of this match with his moon out.
That he did. His ass cheeks were just flapping in the breeze
And
here.
see how he finished that was off a reversal off the top turnbuckle, which was turned into a roll-up. Amazing finish to that match. And Roderick Street put up quite the fight there.
Silas Young, Ring of Honor star, being the second to advance. And as you can see, let's listen to this here, Dusty.
I would like to have a standing ovation for Silas Young and Val Malone. You can boo all you want, but there's a lesson to be learned here, ladies and gentlemen, and you're gonna learn it tonight. Because now, unlike some promoters and promotions around this area who are afraid to put together the greatest trio the UP has ever seen,
Skyline getting cut off there by Silas Young.
about 2/3 of that.
And we know they used to be friends.
Associate yourself with myself and Val Malone. It's bad enough these simple morons can't take my request of keeping my entrance music out of their filthy sewer mouths.
And see, Skyline expected a little friendly welcome there and didn't really receive it, did he?
Well, as we had discussed before, these guys came into the business, not the business, but this region together. Silas banned from this region over political backstage issues. Skyline went on to be a huge success in the area. And here we have TW3 advancing just last week over Rough Rider Rashawn. And now we know where TW3 fits into this too. He has a long history with Bryan Skyline. Add that to the mix of Skyline's history with Silas.
It's bound to be an amazing three-way fight here, Sheep.
We have fireworks ready to explode here tonight, that's for sure.
Quite literally.
Could
We're
be.
here with Jason, and last week Jason, for no reason, attacked a referee. Now, Jason, what was your motivation? What was your reason for attacking that referee?
But Jason's attacking our interviewer, Dusty. He's attacking Tom Sundquist in the back. choking him right out.
And see, you know, this is why a guy like Jason, you don't know what to expect. You might as well just keep him out of this.
Somebody needs to stop this guy.
Somebody quick.
I'm afraid of monsters.
There's no such thing as monsters.
I'm just so tired.
Hey! Pull it together, Bill!
I don't have the energy I used to.
That's why you have to drink Monster Energy Drink. It's made for us. All right, let's get back to work! I'm Brock Hardy, and you're watching Pro Wrestling Revolution.
And it has all come down to this, Dusty. The moment of truth has arrived. The time for talking is over. Bryan Skyline, Silas Young, TW3.
All meet in one ring.
I gotta go up to the ring, Dusty. He's calling my name.
I'll see you soon, Sheep. As you can tell, folks, this match is bound to be an amazing match. We got 3 people with amazing backgrounds. All of them are title holders. All of them have friendships or rivalries with each other in the past. It is the first ever championship of this company besides, folks. And there's our Commissioner Sheep. As you just heard, he had to leave the recording booth. Of course, you know, PWR's first ever championship title's got to be announced by the commissioner of the company. No offense to our ring announcer, Tom Sundquist. Amazing job, but it just fits. So let's hear what the commish has to say.
Make some noise! You guys are drunker than you were last time I was out. That's alright, so am I. I wore my sunglasses that night because I'm cool. Just so you know.
That was a pretty new joke by our commissioner there.
I'm here for a very special reason, and that's because we're about to crown a brand new Pro Wrestling Revolution champion. Make some noise for the title. That's right. Well, before we get to that, I want to make one very special announcement. And that is that our very next event will be taking place Friday, September 14th, from the Masonic Temple in Marquette, Michigan.
That's right, folks. Join us 9/14/2012, September 14th, live from Marquette, Michigan at the Masonic Temple. All your favorite PWR stars will be there.
Wrestling here tonight, for having everything here tonight for you guys to enjoy. I'd like to thank DJ Seismic for providing the tunes and the lighting for tonight. You guys should stick around. DJ Seismic's going to be scratching and playing music for you all night.
I'm looking forward to that one, folks. DJ Seismic.
Right here after Pro Wrestling Revolution. All right. It is time to crown the very first PWR Champion. Making his way to the ring first, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, by way of the hood.
And we all know who this is going to be, folks.
TW3!
First to the ring, TW3. Came off of Rough Rider with Sean in the last week's episode, folks. And as you all remember, it was quite the match. And he came out at the end with a surprise move, little roll-up move. He could end up being the winner here tonight, too, folks. Fan favorite already. You can see the crowd just loves TW3 everywhere he goes. He looks serious too, folks. Championship belt, put it all on the line. His leg looks alright too, no more limping. TW3 is known for his high-flying skills. He's known to be he's known to come from behind, actually, folks. I've watched a lot of T-Dub's events, and he's been behind, come back. He always seems to come up with that 3rd, 4th win. Now we'll go up to the next guy. Let's see who's next to come to the ring, folks. Silas Young, Bryan Skyline. We got 2 more to come.
I want to remind you all that this is a 3-way elimination match. 2 out of these 3 men must be eliminated from this match before we crown a champion. And might I add that because it is for the championship, no countouts, no disqualification. Anything goes.
Anything goes, folks. That's a big announcement. That was not announced. I didn't even know that one, folks. That means there will, no matter what happens here, folks, this will be a no DQ 3-way event.
He is unbeatable. Bryan Skyline.
Bryan Skyline, the unbeatable. Been in this region a long time, and he earned that name, unbeatable, on what was close to a year run of not losing. This man can win dirty, he can win fair, but you know what? He always finds a way to win. In my opinion, he might be the favorite to win this 3-way, actually, folks. And it's kind of appropriate that this guy comes out after T-Dub, because we all know they've had quite the long rivalry. Skyline's kind of a middleman here. He's got kind of a friendship with Silas Young, who will come out next. And he's got a rivalry with TW3, who's already sitting in the ring. If that doesn't bring some intensity to a match, folks, I don't know what the hell will, or what the hell else you want. Skyline's, I'm just waiting for him to do his ever so famous 2-finger in the air. Takes the belt from the commissioner. Only Skyline will do something like that. I seen a meme on Facebook the other day, and it was a Lord of the Rings character saying it, you can't just beat Bryan Skyline. And anybody that knows him will understand why. And rumor has it he sent that damn meme.
You need to earn it first, man.
The commissioner don't like the fact he stole the belt from him. I found it a little bit funny though, folks.
The 3rd qualifier for the PWR Pro Wrestling Revolution Championship.
And there's only one guy left. We know who this is going to be, folks. Ring of Honor star, Dragon Gate star. Silas Young will be last to come to the ring, folks.
Silas Young!
This might be the favorite to a lot of people in the audience because of this guy's background. All 3 of these men are decorated backgrounds, but Silas Young has worked in some of the biggest indie promotions in the country. Kind of odd theme music to come out to, though. I will say that. But him and his manager, Val Malone, they like to show their love for each other. Some might say they get porno-ish once in a while, but that's just rumor. The crowd seems to really be enjoying this theme song, folks. You see the guy in the cowboy hat and the short shorts just singing on the top of his lungs. Last time we seen this happen, Silas didn't really take too kindly to the crowd singing his music. He ended up mooning the crowd for the whole match. He's taking his sweet old time to come too, folks. We're just sitting here staring at a tent waiting while everybody in the crowd sings. There he is. There's the beast himself. Val Malone's yelling at the crowd, shut up. For real though, folks, Silas Young is probably going to be all 3 of these guys can win like we've always been saying, but with the background Silas has, the Dragon Gate background, the experience in Ring of Honor, he's wrestled some of the biggest wrestlers in the industry. I thought it was alright, Silas. Let him sing.
To be honest with you, I should just take this belt and I should just go home right now because it's going to be real easy.
That's the 2nd person to do that to Sheep.
This guy.
You don't look too happy.
Turn around and I'm going to beat this guy. And it's going to be just like that. 1, 2, 3. It's called inevitability. Just like all your pathetic lies.
He really seems to hate the crowd. They're mean. We're about to set off to one of the biggest matches in PWR history. This will make history, folks. No limits match. 3 of the best in the region. First ever PW title holder. This will be history forever, folks. This is history in the making. Brace yourselves. PWR championship. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, either way, you will know the winner very soon. Silas has got to pander to the crowd a little bit here, folks. T-Dub's getting himself ready. Skyline's nowhere to be found. This is about to set off the pandemonium.
You see those fireworks going off out there, Dusty?
Boom! It's going to be pandemonium.
That's because this is the championship match, Dusty.
PWR, first ever championship match.
We're crowning the first one, and how appropriate is it that we have Bryan Skyline, Silas Young, and TW3 involved in this match.
It's amazing. Look at the start already, folks. TW3 just going to town on Skyline, passes him to Silas, who starts his rounds. Fireworks in the background, crowd going nuts.
2 count only. T-Dub breaks it up.
This is going to be hard for this ref to call this match, folks. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be fast. It's going to be brutal.
Here we see T-Dub with his high energy flying into the corner again, but Silas put a nice stop to that.
Silas with the big, but no, T-Dub gets around him into a
big hurricane that took him over. Silas gonna crawl back into the corner and try to rethink this one.
Silas thought he had him, but you never know with that squirrely TW3.
All 3 men earned their place in this match, Dusty, by way of qualifying. This is a 3-way elimination match. 2 men have to be eliminated from this match for that 3rd man to be crowned a champion.
And there is no limits here. There is no DQ.
No limits match. That is PWR speak for no countouts, no disqualification.
You see Skyline with his patented 1-leg, 1-foot drop kick to the face. Never want to see that coming when you're running off an Irish whip.
Like us on Facebook, folks. Facebook/PWR Pro Wrestling Revolution. As we see Bryan Skyline now got T-Dub by the head.
And this is fitting because this is how this match started, only with T-Dub in control outside of the match, in the grass, 2 feet from the kids.
Gonna suplex him here on the hard ground, but T-Dub blocking it. Hammering him back in the face, jumps out of the frame there, jumps back in with a huge Hurricane Rana, Dusty, taking
the apron.
Oh, look at Silas with a big crack to the back with a chair.
That did not feel good, folks. You could hear that crack from the booth.
Let's take another look at this here. The action going down in this championship match, Dusty.
It started hot. It hasn't slowed down already, folks. I think he jumped off of the ringside match or apron right there.
Off the upper middle ringer portion. Big crack, fucking huge chair shot to the back by Silas Young. Look at this now. He's got that chair still into the neck of TW3. He could sever his head there.
First he went to the back, then he went to the back of the neck. His spine has got to be cracked so far out of place it ain't even funny.
Mama had a T-Dub and his head popped off, Dusty. Look at this now. Oh no, he stopped him right on the... Oh, look at the dent in that chair too, Dusty.
Oh, and he's squirming around like a worm on the ground. He don't look like that. He could have cut his head off.
That's a damned headache right there is what that is.
You gotta get him some Tylenol. And then Skyline finally tries to make his approach, but Silas, he's aware of these things. He's veteran. He eyes in the back of his head. He just gotta move the hair.
Silas throwing Skyline back into the ring now. T-Dub laid out on the ground. Silas is gonna leave him be for the time being.
A little strategy there. Take one guy out and try to get your first elimination.
Well, that's exactly what you gotta do. Big slam on the steel chair.
And he's gonna try to pin him on the chair.
Only gonna get a 2 count out of it, Dusty. As you can see, the steel chair is in play. No rules here in this match at all. No limit.
Skyline's definitely setting up for something here. He set this chair up right in the middle of the ring.
Choking out Silas now. I don't think these guys are friends anymore, Dusty. As T-Dub, huge roundhouse kick, almost like a Van Terminator.
Bryan Skyline flying, which leaves him in the ring with Silas Young one-on-one. Maybe it's his chance for elimination.
Van Daminator, I should say. Look at this now, T-Dub. Big knee to Silas Young's chin. That's going to take him out.
This could be it, folks. The
3
first
count.
one.
No, just a 2. Just a 2, Dusty. Silas fighting for his life. Keep in mind, Val Malone is at ringside.
And we know her dirty tricks. Anybody that's seen the second episode seen her in action.
Well, yeah, she possibly cost Roderick Street that match right
And
there.
remember, folks, if this is the first episode of PWRtv you've seen, all of the previous ones are available at our YouTube. Go check them out.
That's right, they certainly are, Dusty. You can watch them all day, in fact, if you want.
Over and over, as many times as you want. There are no ads on our videos. Anyways, back to the match.
The crowd is singing to Silas Young as they rumble into the crowd.
And you wonder if they're finally coming along to liking him or if they're just trying to mock him. Camera
trying to focus here on the action, trying to find where they're at out into the crowd. Look at this now. We got a spotlight on the play here.
Pandemonium here, folks. The ref doesn't even know he's standing right
there. Oh
no,
look at this. T-Dub gonna get
into a trailer on the back of a truck, and folks, I know that too damn well, because that was my truck.
No, you're gonna have to get that checked out after this one.
Do we got insurance for vehicles here, Sheep?
Yes, we got insurance on everything.
That's what I like to hear.
Silas Young now dragging Skyline out of the crowd. And it's good to see Silas Young back up in his region. I'm not a big fan of him as a person, but you gotta admit, Dusty, he's a big-time player inside that ring.
Well, again, anybody that's wrestled in ROH and Dragon Gate has got a lot. They gotta be legitimate wrestlers.
2 count there. And as a matter of fact, you can go back and look up a Ring of Honor match featuring Silas Young versus TNA World Champion Austin Aries, Dusty.
I'll have to watch that one, Sheep. That sounds like a great match.
You can also follow us on Twitter at PWR Wrestling.
Skyline throws Silas out of the ring, and you have to question, folks, where's TW3? He just got ran into the back of a trailer on the back of a truck. And
he's laid out. His neck might be. Think of those chair shots he took.
One of these two guys got to take advantage of this, though, and try to get an elimination.
Well, they're trying to take each other out right now, Dusty. Skyline gonna go high risk here. Off
Double
the
axe
top.
handle to the head.
He connects too.
And they are stuck in the crowd again, 2 feet from the children yet again, folks. I think we've spent more time outside than inside the ring so far.
Well, in a no limits match, Dusty, this is one of those rare occasions where it is perfectly okay. They can fight all the way out to the casino if they want to.
He's gonna try to get a count out or a pin through submission here.
Well, you can't get a submission on the outside. He's gonna have to
get his ass back in the ring
if he wants to pin him. Yeah, but he might have just been trying to inflict that injury, Dusty. Those moves are not just necessarily for a finish, but to wear an opponent down. Silas Young gonna need a lot of wearing down as he's pretty much been steady in control of this match, but Bryan Skyline
got him around the neck with some knees to the rib. Nah, that don't feel good.
And you gotta wonder about these two's friendship, Dusty, as you see him. Oh no, look at that! TW3
he just jumped off of the roof,
off the top of the trailer.
As you hear the crowd with the holy shit chant, you could not see him, folks. He came out of nowhere, off of the roof of the building of the stage is on.
That had to be well over 10 feet, Dusty, at least.
He just took both men out and himself. All 3 men are laying on the ground outside of the ring.
This is pandemonium,
complete pandemonium.
The fans don't know what to think of this action. TW3 pulling out all the stops in this championship matchup.
All 3 men are severely hurt. There could be broken necks, there could be broken ribs. That was one of the most dangerous, death-defying, risky maneuvers I've seen, folks.
The crowd trying to get behind T-Dub, but he looks severely hurt, Dusty. No doubt about it.
He laid his body and his own health on the line for this belt, folks, and I think that's why the fans are cheering for him at this point.
The referee out as well. Silas and Skyline looking to get back in the ring, but without a referee there to count a 3, who knows?
And this could hurt either men that tried to pin, but it could hurt T-Dub, because while he's laying out there, one of these guys could get eliminated.
Well, he might be served well to take a little breather and let these guys eliminate each other.
If he can even move.
Yeah, we might need to get him carted out of here, Dusty.
Well, we got an ambulance sitting a couple miles down the road, so.
That would be a shame, but Silas Young and Bryan Skyline continue on. This is now a
blow for blow, folks.
This has become a one-on-one situation here. Goes for a bulldog, but he was Stomped into a big backbreaker by Silas, then a clothesline. 2 count only. I thought he would have had him.
3 sheep. That was a 2.5 or better.
Let's take another look.
But it doesn't matter because he didn't get the 3.
Huge backbreaker. Follows it up with a big clothesline. Going for a cover there.
That was close, folks. Skyline barely raised that shoulder in the nick of time.
Skyline needs to rethink his situation here if he wants that gold, Dusty. One of these 3 men will be the very first man in PWR to hold the gold, Dusty.
Ever, folks. No Michael Phelps 21 medals at this point. Only one.
There you see the fireworks popping off in the background as celebratory for this championship match.
What a reversal. Skyline's now got the rear chokehold facing.
That's back at that crippler crossface, Dusty.
There you go. Some shit like that.
That's what he beat Daredevil Devin.
Yes, he got the tap out. And there's TW3 out of nowhere in severe pain, as you can see on his face.
Now, if I was T-Dub, I would have let him eliminate Silas, but T-Dub wants to maybe be the guy that beats them both. Decisive win.
After watching him jump off a roof and taking them both out, I think that's his goal.
To go for the decisive win, I would say so. Look at this now. Skyline going for the crossface now on T-Dub.
He's really going for this count out, folks. I mean, that's how we got into this tournament. Why not?
Skyline seems to be favoring that submission maneuver, Dusty. I think that might be the a new finisher for Skyline there.
Very well could be. He's got the power. He's got them wrists and them shoulders. He started bending that back and ripping that chin and that head back.
Yes, he's got that wonderful upper torso, Dusty.
Perfectly good, solid obliques.
Very manly. Silas Young now. Look at that now. Big kick to the face, and Silas.
Into a roll-up.
A schoolboy maneuver there.
And that.
A small package, I should say.
There you go.
And he got the win there.
Silas knocks his old-time friend out of this elimination.
Bryan Skyline, unbeatable, has been beaten here tonight. The fireworks going off between these two, quite literally.
What an amazing way to start this off. It's one-on-one, folks. It's TW3. It's Bryan. It's Silas.
Look at this now. Skyline with a shot to Silas.
Which puts him right into T-Dub's finisher.
T-Dub with an overdrive there. He's going to go for the cover. 2, 3. We got a new champion, Dusty.
Arguably, Bryan Skyline handed this to TW3, who takes it from Silas. This is over. This is history.
What a finish to our very first championship match. And that's decisive, Dusty. I'm going to get down there and hand this guy the belt.
Go down there, Sheep. That is it, folks. You got a new first ever PWR Championship. Our Commissioner Sheep has ran down there with the mic, with the belt in hand, to hand it to the deserving champ. And as you see on our replay here, folks, watch how this all went down. First, you got an amazing little reversal by TW3 there. You got the one-footed drop kick to the face, which is becoming known from Skyline, knocking people right on their ass. Into off the apron, out of the ring, from the chair to the back. Pandemonium in the crowd. That's where TW3 jumps off of a roof onto both men, leaving all 3 men down for a good 20-30 seconds, folks, and it left these 2 in the ring. These 2 went at each other, and they're friends, remember. Almost gets it on Skyline there. And here's where you get it all finished, folks. He throws him into T-Dub. He gets the small package roll-up, eliminates him. Skyline slaps him after he's out, which gives TW3 the upper hand, and he takes advantage of it, finishes it, wins the belt. Epic match, folks. TW3 is the new winner with new entrance music. First ever time I've seen him, and I've seen this guy many times, folks. The much deserving time to get to celebrate in the ring alone, TW3 is going to use to sit on the ropes and take a little breather. Remember, y'all, this was at July 7th in Bark River, Michigan, part of Trucks Gone Wild at Three Fires Off-Road Park.
Dusty, can you believe that match? What an epic battle. TW3, I cannot think of a more deserving person to carry our first championship.
When you jump off a roof, you deserve to win the title.
Arguably the best wrestler.
Look at this, folks. The kids in the crowd have entered the ring to celebrate with the champ. How fitting is this?
The best wrestler to never hold a championship in our region has fulfilled his destiny. He is the PWR Champion, the top champion in our entire region, Dusty.
And how best to not do this? You got a bunch of children in the ring who are what you're doing this for. Most of these wrestlers will tell you that they wrestle for the kids.
And you're not going to see this anywhere else, Dusty. The kids getting in the ring to celebrate with the champ. Everybody's a part of the show here in PWR.
Everybody's a part of the show, folks. That's what we do this for. What an amazing event. What an amazing match. And remember, folks, we will be live again next week with a recap show. We will be live from Marquette, Michigan, September 14th at the Masonic Temple. Be there, be square.
Huge celebration in the ring, Dusty. Huge celebration at Trucks Gone Wild to close out tonight.
And I will guarantee you that TW3 will be having a huge celebration on his own tonight.
Big after party plan, no doubt. Got the champagne on ice.
Got the smoke, and look at the laser lights in the show from DJ Seismic. What an event, folks. Thanks for being here.
That's it from PWRtv, episode 4. We have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.